Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and this is Saturday the 5th of December 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for spot gold and dollar yen for the second week of December. And let's take a look at spot gold. And after falling for the last couple of weeks, it has managed to find some support at just 1765 area, and from Tuesday managed to climb back up to the monthly pivot area and close below the 1850 resistance level, and just near the monthly pivot at 1835. We'll see if it's able to recover further next week, and this happened to manage to avoid the dipping lower to the support level at 1750. So it didn't manage to get down to 1750 and managed to find some support here. So this is going to be a key resistance. If it does try to recover some more, it needs to climb back up to the 62 fib level, right near the daily 55 EMA, and needs to break above the 1850. Unlikely it's going to go further to the 1900, so it could consolidate next week between the 1850 to 1800 level, and it could also dip back to retest this swing low, and if it does break down further, then it could try for the next fib below the 100 fib here at the swing low. Let's take a look at the downside further. There is a 138 fib is much lower, but there are some key round figures at the 1700. And we could also check the short-term fib retracement here. And it's managed to climb back up to the 38.2 fib retracement. And if it does fall further, then it could extend to the 138 fib at around 1687, and below that there's the 1650 level, and also 162 fib is at around 1640. So that could be a significant support there if it does break down below this swing low. So for now, we'll see if it's able to climb up higher, and if it does, that's the key resistance level here. Let's also mark this interim resistance. This will be the interim support at 1800. So we'll see how next week goes. For the week, it's managed to avoid the 1750 like I mentioned, and let's see how much further it's able to recover. This week there are only a couple of US news with the CPI and PPI figures towards the end of the week. Alright, let's take a look at the US dollar index before we go on to the dollar yen and spot gold gain as the US dollar weakened throughout the week last week after initial attempt to climb up higher, but then broke down below this swing low at this 100 pip and fell to the 138 pip extension of this reversal move down and able to find support around the 90.50 level. So close a spinning top on Friday, so there could be some retracement or recovery from here, but I think it's likely going to just consolidate in this area. May not break down lower yet, so likely consolidate. There could be some interim resistance here, but it could make all its way back up to the 100 pip level to retest the previous low of which was a support. All right. So we'll see how the US dollar recovers for next week. Let's move on to dollar yen. And dollar yen basically consolidated last week and managed to stay within this range here. Maybe I'll set it to a solid line here. And as well as up here, there's also resistance, so it's consolidating inside this box. Consolidating in this box here, so it needs to break out from here. There is still strong support from below, and it's struggling to climb up higher above the daily 55 to retest the 105 level. So we'll see how it's able to either recover or break out from this box. If it does break down lower, then it could be some potential problems from areas lower. So let's scroll down a bit more. There's a 103 level below that. That will be strong support. So this could also consolidate in this region, and it's in a bigger triangle as well. So yeah, it needs to break out decisively, and I think it's likely going to break out higher. And for last week, it managed to close right at the weekly pivot, and we'll see where it lands next week. And that's also right at the previous swing low area before, around the 104.19. Alright, so we'll see how the US dollar index behaves next week, because that's been helping to drive the market one way or the other, and that will impact all the major pairs. Let's have a safe week next week, have a good trading week, and cheers for now.